Yeah.
There we go.
But don't give me enough time to talk about ignorant shit with y'all, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't. There wasn't necessarily. I was just being busy. There wasn't
Oh,
like.
look, I understand you. Look, man, it's not like it's like, damn, no one appreciates this shit.
Yeah.
I'm putting all
No,
this
like
work in.
it was more like honestly, like one day because we had me and Balin who should be joining us. So by the way, welcome back to the Splash Brothers Luncheon. This is
Yes, sir.
season 3, episode.
Three.
Yeah. No, but me and Balin, there's actually an episode recorded,
Mm.
but I was just like, I remember we finished it and I was like, man, I don't feel like editing this. I don't feel like I was just tired. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and yeah, things only picked up. But yeah, we're trying to get back to it. Familiar voice, a familiar face for the listeners. It's your boy Curtison joining us
How you doing?
today. Balin should be popping up later. But yeah, man. It's funny that like this is the week that we decided to bring it back.
Pick the hell of a week to do it, man.
Yeah, man. I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't know if I feel like talking about it. I just was gonna leave it alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weighing heavy on my soul. And I was like, because it was like every day, like I was having conversations in my
Yeah.
head about it, and then you'd be in the group chat talking about it. I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and like, because I want to get y'all's thoughts as well. And then so but yeah, what I wanted to ask first, because I remember I had messaged you because I don't have cable. And so I was like, how are you guys watching this? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna download, I'm not gonna pay for another app to watch. Like, is there like somehow some way to
Right.
do it? So I had messaged you, you said you had cable. So like, did you see it live? Were you just watching the Oscars?
Hell no, I won't watch that shit.
Okay.
Hell no. Ah no, man. I don't watch I like the majority of people, I was not watching it. I was doing damn near something else. I was
Okay.
just and then someone texted me in the group chat. They're like, "Yo, Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock at the Oscars." I was like, "Nigga, you're lying."
So what kind of skit was that?
Yeah, it was like some skit or some shit. I was like, "Oh man, get out of here, get out of here!" And then I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit, this is a skit. This is a skit." And then because especially like as of late, like the Oscar, like you see like award shows getting like really, really beggy for attention or whatever. So like they'll do something wild, like, "Oh my god, Madonna kissed Drake," or
Mm-hmm.
somebody came in with some snakes or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, I was like, all right, man. So it's something like that. It's not take it too seriously. Then I kept watching it,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh shit, he like this is real. This is really real. I couldn't believe it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Similar to you, like I said, I was not watching the Oscars. I think yeah, we were about to put the little one to bed. And
Mm.
I was just like chilling on the couch. Because this was a Saturday, right? Was this Saturday, this past Saturday, or was this past Sunday? I think it was this past Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Because I think, you know what? I think I was watching Winning Time, which we can
Yeah,
get into later.
right.
I'm just like, I'm just scrolling on Twitter, and yeah, the first video I saw, it wasn't until I saw the international version that I was like, oh, this is real. Because I was like,
Yeah,
this, and then even then, it didn't like make any sense. And I was just like sitting on the couch, like just like making noises, like, oh, like wait a
hey, hold up, man.
minute. And then so my girl came out and she was like, what's going on? I was like, yeah, so Will Smith just smacked Chris Rock.
Yeah.
And she was like, why did he do that? I'm like, I don't know. She was like, is it like, because she thought it was a skit too. And I was like, no, this seems real. And then like I told her what happened. And then she was like, wait, like, so like she like put the baby down, and then came and and then we were watching it, and yeah. So I didn't really. What was your first when you believed that it was real? Like, what was your first like thoughts on it?
My first thoughts on like Jesus
Go
Christ.
Yeah. Did you know that Jada had alopecia? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't know that, and I was like, "Oh man, that's pretty wild." But
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like, all right, it's a joke. Maybe he didn't know,
Yeah,
but he did know.
he did know.
He knew about it, and like he made previous jokes about her
Yeah.
and her specifically. So I'm like, all right, this joke is getting less funny.
Mm-hmm.
And especially like when looking at the videos, a series of bad jokes he had about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So he's made jokes about her having alopecia before.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It was like shit like that. And then like looking at it
Wow.
and looking at it, and I was like, oh man. It's one thing if it's like, it's like a little quick shot. It's like, oh,
yeah,
your mom fat. And like you don't know, like your mom fat or whatever.
Right.
And like
yeah, thyroid condition.
Yeah. Like I don't know that. Like I don't know that. Like got thyroid condition or she has diabetes. Like no, I don't know that shit. But like it's another thing if like that shit. Like you've been saying it. It's like when the person got it. Like so like every you go on stage, like, yeah, mama got diabetes. And like like yuck. You saw like the picture of him like yucking it up, just like like a caricature.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like nigga, what? Like
I'm gonna have to look at those links. I didn't know that. I did not know that he knew for sure prior to, and I didn't know that he was like. So he's just like been picking on her.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I did. I saw the last Oscars that he was on in like 2016.
Yeah.
I saw where he was like, it to me it was just like they weren't funny jokes, like, but I didn't know that so wow. That's so was he doing this like in other stand-ups and like
yeah.
Man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Because didn't she just come out and say that she had alopecia? Like, wasn't that this year? Wasn't it recent?
I think it was, but I think like people knew she kind of had it because she had like short hair and shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Well, that adds to it. I mean, yeah, I didn't know that's fucked up. So yeah. Yeah, I remember okay, I'll go first because I don't want to put you on the spot. But like I said, I was watching it with my girl, and I was like, she was the first one to say like, "Well, he's dumb. He looks dumb."
Mm-hmm.
Blah blah blah. She's talking about Will Smith,
and
I was like, I mean, because that's when I start seeing like, oh, she had alopecia, and so this was not just like a regular stupid joke. Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have responded in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe talk to him after or something like that. I mean, I certainly wouldn't have laughed, but whatever. But she was like, yeah, she's like, no, he's dumb. He looks dumb, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't know. It took honestly, and it's probably because like I was off this week. So I had more time on my hands, but it like took me like each day. It's like I processed more and more.
Yeah,
and I mean like nothing like serious. Like it's like it's all jokes, but it's just like it was just super interesting to me because I'm like, okay, they're saying that they were friends. Like that sounds kind of like because like there's no way you guys are friends. Because I try to think about it if it was my friend, like either one, I don't know, and like I didn't know that she had a condition,
right?
He would like say something to me like, yo, chill, blah blah blah, or it's like we're not actually friends because it's like there's no way because like because think about it, if you have a friend and they make an honest mistake,
Right.
you're not gonna slap the shit out of it, especially on national television, especially in front of people or anything like
Yeah.
that. Like, yo, chill, like that's not funny or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, each day it's just been like more and more of a process. So, but yeah, what did your girl have to say?
Like she was all in favor of Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock.
Okay.
Like she took it from like the standpoint of like, okay, Jada's been the butt of Chris Rock's jokes.
Okay, so let me real quick. So this is like the day of the first time she saw it, or like after that's where she is now.
This is like the first time she saw it.
Okay.
Like so she saw that and she was like, yeah, definitely in favor of it.
Hmm.
But I think it was like after a while, it's almost like we're seeing like these viral videos, it's almost like seeing like someone get like knocked out in real life now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh shit, it feels very like real, like you're seeing it for the first time and it's
Mm-hmm.
very vivid in your mind or whatever. Like, like how folks work for like certain like events or whatever, like
Mm-hmm.
Katrina or whatever. And it was like, yo, he was wilding, but like after a while, it was like, or I'm glad Will defended Jada and like Chris Rock was wilding. It was more
Yeah.
like, yeah, like it took more of a serious tone where it's like, yeah, I'm glad like, like the J like there's two sides to every story and like um like Will's being vindicated in this, and Jada was right. We need to make sure that Black women are protected.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure the comedians aren't double down. Don't double down to Black women or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that definitely adds to it, like knowing um that this has like been going on and he's been picking on him, which I still say like maybe I don't know, maybe this is the first time in public that he saw him. The laugh like confuses me once again. I mean, at the same time, I know like I've like started to laugh at something and then like pull back midway or
yeah.
what I'm saying? And it is for like if I'm like laughing at something, dying at something, and then I look at my girl's like upset, like I'm gonna like, that's normal to like, oh, like I wonder what's up. But yeah, man, that's crazy. So now I'm like I'm even more like curious
Yeah.
of what exactly was going on because I had no idea. I thought it was just like I thought that there was a chance that he knew that she had the condition, but yeah, if he's picking on her, I mean, yeah, that changes things.
Yeah.
That changes things.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. I don't know. I feel like Will had like a Ned Flanders moment. So like, I don't know if you remember like an episode of like The Simpsons where like Ned Flanders like snapped or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He like went crazy. He was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I can't even look at you. You a bad guy. You just got here." Like going off like that and had like a breakdown.
Uh-huh. Huh.
That's what Will Smith had. He had like a little mental snap.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Hey man, yeah.
everybody has those, and it's like I don't think people remember or people are like gracious enough to say, okay, everybody has those moments where like you kind of go into like a rage and like like if you ever go into a rage, everything's just quiet. It's like you in that thing you're like focused on,
mm-hmm.
and that's it. So I think it was one of those things where he like looked at Jada, wasn't laughing, kind of just
he
went there. So he had his little moment.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, he is Will Smith. He is like one of the biggest stars. You know what I'm saying? Like people were saying if it was someone else, he would have been escorted out, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, but he's not someone else. Like, he is like at the top, you know what I'm saying? And he's been there for a minute. I think he was like the highest paid actor for a minute. So I mean, it is different rules. But it's still, I mean, like I said, like my whole position from it was like I never like if something offends my girl, you know what I'm saying, like or someone that you care about. It doesn't even have to be that type of relationship. If someone you care about, someone offends them, then like I understand reacting to it. Like I'm the type like you could say pretty much whatever to me, and it's like we can go back and forth, or I'll just like ignore it. But if it's the same thing, like you're saying something to someone I care about, then yeah, like it's a different level of like of anger and all of that. So I completely get that. I mean, and I get to like seeing red, what I'm saying? Yeah. And reacting. I mean, that's a wild way to react. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen, the only people I've actually seen get slapped was like, it was always a girl slap. I've never seen a man slap another man.
I've seen it before, but it was like a very like comedic.
Yeah. So to just like that, that be like, other than movies, you know what I'm saying? Like I think Charlie Murphy, whatever that gets exactly. Putting salt in his hand, or and then he slaps the dude.
Oh, it's like,
but I've never, for my first time seeing it like real, for it to be at the Oscars, two niggas, on stage, like that's like, that was just wild to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm excited to see like what the next move is, like the next financial move, because everybody's trying to make it quick. That's why I gotta salute, even though he was totally in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta salute Chris Rock for not swinging back.
Mm-hmm.
You can see like all the jokes in his eye, like like you ever see some shit? It's like, damn, this is my moment. I gotta capitalize on it. It was just like that. He was like, damn, he saw something in his eyes. It was insane.
It was a twinkle. There was a little twinkle.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanted to get to next. Okay, so put yourself in Chris Rock's shoes. Let's say you make that joke, because he was clearly like surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't strike me as I mean, hey, everyone has their kinks, you know what I'm saying? But he like leaned in, like he was giving them the chin.
Yeah, he was like, oh man, you're hamming it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you about to, I don't know what he expected. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never like.
I think it was like, I don't know if you've seen like an old like roast of like the Rat Pack or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, oh, come up with a corny joke, and the guy will come up, like want to like fake fight with him or whatever. I thought it was gonna be like something like that. Like, no, he smacked the shit out of him,
bro. Yeah. Okay, so put yourself in. Let's say, I mean, have you? Okay, because I feel like I'm trying to think of, and it just popped in my head. I'm trying to think of a good one for me. But have you ever made a joke and it didn't go? It went the complete wrong way. You had to back.
Oh man, yo, okay. It wasn't even a joke. It was just like me, just like I had a situation where you like trying to make small talk with like one of like your coworkers or people you work with or whatnot there. Mm-hmm. So I accidentally thought this woman was pregnant. she had just a round belly. I was like, oh shit. Oh man, congratulations. And like I couldn't, she's like very soft spoken. I was like, oh, congratulations. She's like, no. And then like I was like, oh, and like it was so loud in the room, you have to like speak up or whatever. Uh-huh. Like I was like, oh, how far along are you? What's the sex debate? No, I'm not pregnant. I was like, I was like, oh,
man, that's rough, man. That's
shit.
rough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was like, oh no. like everything just went quiet. Like I know like the embarrassment, that's insane, but like I couldn't like come back and say like, oh man, you gained like crazy weight or whatever. What the hell happened?
You know, that's funny because it's like I feel like you're supposed like if you see a pregnant person that you know, I feel like you're supposed to like say something to them that but it's like if you don't know that they're pregnant, it's like I don't like what are you supposed to do? Like your first intro, if you see someone that you know that you think is pregnant, what are you supposed to let them bring it up?
I don't know. Like I don't know what it is.
Play it safe.
Yeah, I'm about to play it safe from now on because that shit was. Yeah. I still think about that secondhand embarrassment. The first hand and secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
What about you, man?
With me, I just go back to when I was a kid, and it was. It wasn't. I don't know if it was ever a joke that went bad or it was more. You're escalating. Like maybe it was maybe me and someone else were like going back and forth.
Yeah.
And it was just like jokey, but then I said the wrong thing. And because I was a very small child. Mm-hmm. I didn't start growing like period till I was like 11. You know what I'm saying? But I was always really fast. Like I was like 10 or 11 cuz like just real quick, like my family's a short family. Like my oldest sister, she's like 4'8", 4'9".
What?
She's what? And I was shorter than her until I'll say maybe 10 or 11, like 5th or 6th grade is when I started growing.
What?
And, so so just imagine me in like 1st, 2nd grade, and I've always been like pretty much who I am now. So I was like be talking shit or whatever. Or just joking around, and then I'll say the wrong thing. Next thing like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't have I do my best, but at the time I didn't, I was just a little guy, so I had to.
You weren't ready for my
Yeah, I got good at I got good at apologizing at an early age.
Yeah.
But man, like just imagine that in his eyes, everything he's saying is cool. Like, okay, that wasn't funny, but so like, how do you? I mean, we don't know. This is all hypothetical, but how do you feel like you would have reacted? Beyond shock. Let's get past shock. Like,
fuck, it would probably be like, just like, since it was like, it's just one of those things. It's like I don't really have like crazy wild moments where like I embarrass myself.
Right.
So like when it's like a real embarrassing moment, it's like an embarrassing moment that just like floats in my mind and just comes up out of the fog or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be some shit like that where it's like, damn, that shit was embarrassing. So it can be like 20, 30 years from I'm driving down the road. You'd be like, yeah, you remember that one time Will Smith smacked you in the face in front of hundreds of millions of people all around the world? It would be some shit. Like, I don't care what I'm doing. I could be in a threesome with like Meg Stallion and like Beyonce or whatever. And it'd be like, oh man, you remember one time Will Smith smacked the shit out of you? And the Oscars.
Bro, like, yeah, man. I mean, like you said, I've never been in a situation where I thought everything was cool and it escalated to that level.
Yeah.
I feel like few people have. But I feel like, like I'm not team anybody in this. I'm other than, what I'm saying, like I completely understand like defending who you love.
Yeah.
But I'm not, because I just feel like, what I'm saying, like the whole thing was just like crazy. And especially like now, if learning this new stuff about Chris Rock, like I'm definitely not on that side. But my whole thing was just like, so I'm just trying to analyze the situation. I'm not putting guilt anywhere, but my whole thing was, that level of restraint, man. I don't, I know personally that I don't have it. You know, I would
Yeah.
like to like talk to him, just like how did you find your moment of zen? You know what I'm saying? Like I was listening to The Right Time yesterday, and with Bomani, and he was saying that he was like, if he would have responded, you know, the Oscars would have been shut down.
Yeah,
It's
like that
you
joint
know,
would have
like,
been,
you can't keep
it would have
going.
been, yeah, like
Yeah.
it would have been like
like the Malice in the Palace, how they just the game is
just
over.
like stop it. Or like when like during like the basketball tournaments and they're like they found out, oh, the virus is here, someone tests positive for the virus, like everybody had to leave.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like some shit like that.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like personally, if I wouldn't have responded physically, then I just feel like I would have, because I'm like, nigga, you can't, you know, you just embarrassed me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just gonna keep going. Like I'm gonna say at least one or two things.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like, nah, you're gonna have to spin the block. You have to turn back around. Especially when he sat down and he's yelling at him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I mean,
it's like the embarrassment of the smack, and then just like audibly hearing no mic.
Yeah.
Someone just said like, yo, I'll fuck you up. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's jarring.
To do it, bro.
That's fucking jarring.
Yeah, you just gonna have to do it. Like that's
like, oh shit.
Yeah, like I might as well get my ass kicked now. I'm at least going down swinging.
Right.
You know.
Right. No, but I think it's like one of those things where it's like one side, the other side, and the truth. It's like a mix between the two of them.
Yeah.
So I mean, hopefully, hey man, everybody get the result they want, man, or whatever. Like, also, folks gotta stop punching on the black women, man.
Oh, for sure.
Tell better jokes, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Like you
see, that's what I'm saying. Like the way I looked at it, like I wonder. I mean, we're saying because the whole issue was her being offended, you know, because of her condition,
right?
But it was like I wonder, like, because like I felt like I didn't even feel like it was like on the joke itself with no context. I just thought it was a dumb joke. Like I didn't think it was like a diss. He didn't say that, you know, it's not like he called her a man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I just thought it was like, okay, G.I. Jane. Like I kind of remember that movie. But I wonder if he would have said like compared her to Adora, like Adora Malaji. You know what I'm saying? Then would it have been like okay or so? But that's like I said, that's with no context. That's with no context. But I had another question for you, which has come up. Like I know we talked about obviously the buildup of him telling these jokes before and her like, you know, like basically he was bullying her, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. So of course, like that buildup, it's like, okay, this is maybe they already talked about it. And he was like, I'm not gonna tell you again, blah blah blah. But do you think that the force of the smack just came from those jokes, or do you feel like that Chris Rock also got some of that heat that Will Smith's been saving for all the people that, you know, be telling jokes online at his
expense? Like I said, he had a Ned Flanders moment, bro. Like I'm telling you, if you have not seen the episode watch the episode of The Simpsons, bro. This dude completely snapped, bro. He just like, it was just like, oh man, I'm gonna be on my normal day, and like, nah, everything went wrong for me. He just fucking snapped, and like, you know, that hit, that smack was like a culmination of all that.
Yeah,
because you notice it wasn't like a perfect slap.
Yeah,
where it was just like, oh man, like, you know, just like. It was like one of those slaps where it was like an it hurt, but like the sting of the hit, like you know how you've been hit by like your parents or whatever, and like you get hit like in the side of like the side of the face, like near the ear or whatever,
right?
So his ear was burning.
Yeah, it
was one of those hits.
Another one. Shout out to him for not rubbing his face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just like he took it.
He hated. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey man. Yeah, I just that was my whole thing. Like it was like because like I said, now straight up, this is happening in real time. Like my opinion is like changing a little bit more because at first,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, I'm like, man, you just trying to look tough. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was about. Like, because you could have did this, you could have did that. You know, like I understand everything as far as, like I said, seeing red and, you know, defending somebody you care about. But I'm like, I feel like I was looking at it like you thought this was gonna make you look tough. That's honestly like,
and I think
about it.
I think so too. And like I don't know, like, but yeah, I've had experiences where I went red or whatever. Like, I had rage,
right?
And like, I think like the greater roots of like the cause of my rage and situations like that. Though I'm a defender, I'm a protector, like you said in the speech.
There's like other things added into it.
Yeah, it was
you had a bad day and you stubbed your toe that morning.
Yeah,
and it was just.
I'm not only protecting Jade, I'm also protecting.
Right. Serena, I ain't no Chuck,
nigga. Hallie, Chloe. Yeah, exactly.
It was an open relationship. I ain't getting cut. Yeah. Shit, crazy, man. That was my like, man. I don't know, like I said, that's where I would have went. Like like it's not. I'm not necessarily proud of it, but that's just my type. Like if you're gonna do that, like we just. I don't know, man. It's kind of like, I don't have nothing to lose at this point. So
yeah,
I'm gonna get these jokes off and see if you really
if you
now we guy, mad. We mad now. Oh man. Yeah, but I saw before we got on, like, well, I don't know if this was confirmed, but it was like there's supposed to be a red table talk coming up where they address it, and I thought Will had got enough of red table talk because of his last appearance.
He might have had enough, but he Oscar winner, acclaimed actor, noted woman defender, Will Smith now, man.
Yeah.
He has a new title as a protector of women.
And Tupac impersonator.
Yes. Tupac Shakur.
I should have got that role, Nick. Yeah.
I'm not Anthony Mackie. That's the reason why I hit you. Anybody can't get it.
Man. I don't know, because I was like, I don't feel like I told that many jokes, but I was just like, I just thought it was silly, like even understanding everything, I thought it was silly. But it's like, I remember, but at one point, like I was feeling bad, like, oh man, like I don't have an issue with Will Smith.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But it was like I was laughing for sure, but I wasn't really getting off too many jokes. But it just kind of takes me now. It's just funnier now. It's like, okay, I mean,
I do have a memory of like a Chris Rock moment I had. I was in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And like, every once in a while, I didn't know the power of a joke or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just joking this one dude, you gotta, your skin's not clear, blah, blah, like shit like that. Like a 5th, 6th, or 7th grader would say like something real mean, unnecessary. And homie got so mad one day. And it was like, I think everybody was just joking on him. And like, I joked on him and he had enough. And he just came up, just jacked me. My glasses lens fell
right
out.
It
was like my glasses lens off. It fell out, bro. And like, people just started laughing, bro. I was like, damn. That's embarrassing. Like, I had to fight that man that day, man.
Yeah.
We had to fight.
Yeah, even though you was wrong, like you still,
I had no self-control. I was a child,
yeah.
But it was embarrassing. But no, hopefully everybody gets what they want out of it. I know that after this conversation and like the end of this week, it's over.
Yeah, there's not unless like there's some new development, somebody tells a joke or something like that. It's not, I mean, that like my whole thing was doing this was just like I wanted, I needed to get it out because it was like
Yeah.
Still, it was. I didn't expect it to last this long. As far as like me still thinking about it and everything, but
Yeah. I just
yeah,
want to be done with it, man. And I want these white folks to stop
yeah.
acting. I
This
feel
is
like they're bad.
yeah. Like that's why I have not asked nor wanted like a single non-black opinion on this because it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really care. Like I don't care about the Oscars. Like I was like you. I never watched the Oscars. I don't care about the Oscars.
Yeah.
This is just a nigga moment, you know, that needs that I wanted to discuss with my brothers.
I stopped caring about the Oscars when after Kobe got that Oscar. After that, like
Of
I don't
course.
know. Yeah.
Come on,
Like,
man.
that was the last time I checked in on that. And I was like, oh man, good for Kobe. Yeah, and then after that, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know this was his first one. I felt like he had won one before. And apparently
I thought he won one for like Ali or something.
yeah. Or like
Yeah.
7 pounds or something.
What was the movie where it's like, tell the truth?
That's the one that Jada was that's Chris Rock was messing with. That was like 2016 because he was like
that was up for an Oscar.
I think Jada said she was boycotting because it wasn't, or something. Yeah, because he wasn't nominated or something like that.
That movie was not good.
Yeah,
it was a minute, bro. I was like, nah, man.
I remember feeling like it was long.
Yeah, I felt like I was watching like a Frontline documentary from like PBS or some shit. I was like, nah, nigga.
Lester Freeman acting different.
Yeah, this nigga out here, light as hell, light skin.
Yeah. Speaking of movies, have you ever seen Whiplash? I saw that the other day.
You talking about the music movie with like J.K. Simmons, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
You saw it? Yeah.
That shit was nuts, bro. It was.
Yeah.
It was really real, man. That was a good movie. I hate that nigga though.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like it was like the acting was great. You know what I'm saying? The ending was perfect because I was there I was like, oh man, what kind of ending is this? This nigga, you know, is about to just get like, how is this gonna end? And then he turns back around. I was like, oh shit. So it kept me there, but I didn't like neither character. I'm like, this is like, you know, you guys are sick. Both of y'all
bad. Like it was like I don't know, but I felt some type of way for the student because like the teacher,
for
sure. JK nigga, he was throwing like drums and chairs at this nigga. I'm like, yo,
making niggas kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then this dude was like still wanting to impress him. Like, fuck that dude, man. Like, yeah.
I be thinking like Nick Saban like that.
Hey man,
that's how niggas like that stay winning, bro. It's like they be doing some dirty shit. Like you'll see like the promos of like the videos of like Nick Saban or Coach K or whoever. They're just like, yeah, you gotta fight for it. You gotta walk for it. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Like, I hate that we lost in front of all of you white folk. I don't know. But like behind the scenes, like they're like throwing weights at him and calling them spirit chuckers or some shit. Like something nuts.
What's the dude's name who just got fired from the Jaguars? The dude Urban Meyer. So I mean I know he was fucking we knew Bob Knight was like that.
He was celebrated for it, dog.
Slapping the shit out of backhand fool. Yeah.
Throwing chairs, yeah. Bobby Knight was crazy. Who else? Eric, all the coaches were. But like, I don't know, like I feel like it's different because like you play sports, Kane, like you've had like coaches that were like, oh, I'm gonna stick my foot so far behind. Like you had like coaches like that were like they were like caricatures. Like I was like, hey man, you're not. I'll do what you're saying because I respect you as a coach. It's not like I'm out here like, oh shit. Like I'm really scared of him. Like I respect you because you're a coach and you're funny.
Right.
Yeah. But no, that nigga, the JK nigga, he was.
Yeah, he should have been in prison. Something.
Yeah. That's what I be feeling like. If you like like a master coach, a master
You have to be like
leader,
that.
whatever. They be doing some ruthless shit like that.
Yeah. Maybe that's why that's what so many people related to. Like, yeah, that's he got excellence out of that young man. Like,
I'm like, nigga, you're a nut.
yeah.
You're a fucking nut. Have you seen the it's a new Ben Affleck movie called like Deepwater or whatever?
Yeah, did you the sequel? Her sequel, Will Smith gonna be in the sequel.
Yeah.
let me show you how you do it, young man. You gotta lean into it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Hey man, that's fucking cause what well, I think Ben Affleck, he was disrespected by his wife and then started killing niggas.
Yeah.
Will Smith, yeah. He started slapping, but yeah, that's I have not seen it, but I heard enough of it. I'm not gonna watch that. I don't support that type of art.
That shit was someone said that was Gone Girl in reverse. I was like, nah.
Not from what I heard. I wish. Or that nigga wish.
What have folks said about it on your end?
So I think I heard it. I listened to some podcasts they were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And no, or it was something on Twitter, but it was just like, yeah, this nigga he just didn't want to get divorced. So he was like, he told his wife she could do whatever as long as it's like that song with Mario Winans. If you blame me,
keep it on low. Oh my god.
Yeah, so it was like something like that. And I think like she was like disrespecting him, like doing it in his face, and he started killing niggas. He started killing her boyfriends and shit. So
shit.
Some sicko, like
the
sickest. Yeah. I don't get it, man. See that I feel like well, no, I can't say that. I was gonna say I feel like that's like rich people shit. Like rich people they get so bored and now that's how they they get their pleasure from being a cuck or whatever.
I mean, you be seeing that a lot. It's one of those things where it's like, oh shit, this shit don't happen, but like,
yeah,
you're around long enough and you start learning things in your adult life and like, oh
yeah, that's how you.
I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting. All right.
So this is why you give me all these details about your wife. Huh? I thought you were just oversharing.
Yeah.
Like a propositioning me.
Like what was it? I saw it was like a podcast with like Ryan Clark and and Chandler. I forgot the nigga with the dreads that used to be on I Am Athlete or whatever.
Yeah.
And like this nigga was saying, I like to be a sub. So when me and my lady we be having sex or whatever. I'm like, it was like one of those things. It literally felt like a workplace conversation where like someone's overshared some shit.
Nah, did you see the recent one? Are you talking about the clip with Taylor Rooks where he was like, okay. Nigga said he liked being a cat or something like that. He'd be on the back porch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's
It's like, look, man, on one hand, I'm like, dog, this is you telling me too much, man. You're good dude, but like I don't want to hear this. But on the other hand, I can't really judge that man for his sexual preferences.
Yeah, but what y'all do behind closed doors, just I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. I want to
see it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man.
That shit is like, look, you live long enough, you be hearing some wild shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
All the time, and like you just.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, like you said, it's just some wild. We can keep it moving. I don't need to get into that.
No, let's stop right there. We're good. We're good. Straight.
Yeah, before we get out of here, what you been watching? Or was anything else like you wanted to talk about as well?
Wow. Shit. It's this show I like to watch when I'm floating or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Therapy Gecko.
Okay.
And
Oh.
it's pretty much like a call in, and people would just be sharing problems. Like it can range from like like people trying to work on their self confidence, other folks like trying to know their self worth, and then they're like sometimes when it's like stories about like a dude trying crack,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like just going on a journey with a crack, like a local crackhead, and then just going home.
What's you said it's called Gecko? What
Therapy Gecko or something like that.
therapy? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
And these
check
are
that
real
out.
people.
Huh?
These are real people.
These are real people.
Yeah.
It's like calling set up through Twitch and Discord, so it's pretty decent, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll usually watch that. And Abbott Elementary, man,
Yeah, I got to catch up on that. Yeah.
that show brought a lot of joy, man. That shit's just funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Shout out Quinta. Love
Big shout
Quinta.
out.
What are you caught up in Snowfall?
Um, I finished up the last episode, which is when Franklin and Oso
With the tiger?
with the tiger. It was like the second half of that.
Okay.
And was that the same episode where they ran into Kevin's brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished that episode.
Yeah.
Yo, it's I'm starting to tell it's starting to near its end.
Yeah.
I'm still enjoying it. It's still
Yeah. It's interesting.
it's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That shit.
I'm happy this is the last season, because I mean, it was more like after a certain point, it was just like super depressing. I was like, fuck, why am I still watching this? But yeah, I just want to see how they wrap it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kane, the dude named Kane, it's always funny because when I watched it, I'm like, this nigga, no, it's like, why you calling my neck? No,
Yeah.
like I'll be looking up, but he's on Winning Time. Have you watched that?
I like that show. Winning Time is really good.
Yeah.
Have you read the book?
No. Showtime?
That's a good book. I read the audiobook for that.
Okay.
And that's a good book. Like I'm not a Lakers fan at all, but it was really good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. It's a crazy show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magic was doing his thing.
No, Magic's doing his thing. Jerry Buss doing his thing,
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, the acting is off the chart. Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of those shows that kind of grew on me a little bit.
Okay.
I remember the first episode. I know how like Adam McKay is like directing wise, where it's like he'll cut to like the fourth wall, be like, "Hey y'all, this is where the magic happens," and like they like cheat him on a deal or whatever. I've seen. I thought it was corny at first, but like after I'm like, okay, I can get used to this. This is fine. And also, shout out to the actress that plays Cookie. She looks
great.
She looks real good. Me, respectfully. But yeah, it's a good series, man. I like it.
That's what I appreciate. Like, it's like they casted it really well. Everyone's doing a good job acting. But I feel like Larry Bird is probably gonna pop up next episode. But like everybody, it's like they look real similar.
Yeah.
To the actual person, and they're doing a really good job acting. So
yeah.
And shout out Game Theory, of course.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. It's good that we had you on because I know like you're close to that area. Are you a college basketball fan at all?
I'm a fan of just like
Virginia
I'm a fan
Tech?
of basketball. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't watched a college basketball game in a minute, but
yeah,
I grew up in North Carolina, and I was a Tar Heels kind of a Tar Heels fan. Like you had to pick a team.
Yeah,
living in that area, and I went with the Tar Heels. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch this Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I know that on my end, it's a little bit. I don't know. It's a little bit more serious because, like, there's still ties to like UNC or Duke there. We still kind of pull for one there. So I'm in the boat of like I hope everybody has fun because I don't want either team to make it.
Okay. Right.
But I really want Coach K to lose though.
That's my whole thing. Yeah, I'm just watching it to hate. Like I just want to. I don't. It's not anything personal. It's just like it's the rivalry. You know what I'm saying? And that would be great. Like his last game, he gets sent home by Carolina.
Yes, I love that. That would be the best thing. That would be good for everybody.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but that nigga got to roll up on some Coach K pack. Hopefully y'all get to experience the joy.
Right.
That I felt with that weekend, bro. That show was amazing, bro. Like seeing that.
What game are you talking about?
It was the ACC championship.
Okay.
Tech beat Duke. They beat the shit out of them. And
this year? Was that this year?
It was this year, yeah. This was the last time they lost. Like it was this year. And like just seeing like his disappointment, like look on their faces, like seeing like who's the Dominican dude that's like dropping 18 points a game?
Paolo something?
Yeah, something like that, dude. That dude got dunked on a couple times in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh man, it was like one of those victories where it's like, okay, if they lose here, it kind of sets up, all right, they're gonna lose to like Wofford in the first round, like they always do, or some shit.
Right.
That didn't happen. So I hope UNC and they do their thing. So
okay.
Yeah, but I'm like I hope everybody has fun except Duke.
Right.
Because fuck Duke and fuck Coach K. Also, Coach K pale as hell, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He's like he's like the palest white. He's like the palest person I've ever met, ever seen in my life. Pale as hell, bro. It's scary.
All right, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Season 3, more things on the way.